All right, guys, so now let's take a look at dual presses with the 6 and 8. Basically, they want to press each one of them 1 unit at a time. We're only going to deal with 6 through 30. We're not going to deal with beyond that because 1, it's extraordinarily rare. 2, there really is no smooth, quick, easy way to do it. So, the 6 and 8, either one of them hits, they say, press my 6 and 8. Guess what? We can't. There's not enough. It's $6 each. $6 only paid 7. So typically, they will already know enough to throw in 5 before they say anything. If not, then you'll say, drop me down $5. And they'll throw it in for you. So you're going to press them each 1 unit, right? That means that they go from $6 to $12. What do I have sitting right out there in the cum? $12. So this is a move right here that you're going to use a ton. An absolute ton. Not just for this particular press, but a lot. So you need to be smooth at this. That means I want to combine these 2 bets. Which means I need to stick this bet in between these 2 checks. In between the cap and the red one. So all I'm going to do with my inside hand is I'm going to take the cap and then grab the bet. Well, at the same time, my other hand is collecting that. You're going to do that a lot because let's say we've got a point of 9. 9 is made, then they roll the next point, comes out to an 8. And you ask them, hey, where do you want to move this? Because they have a pass line bet, so they're going to want to move their bet. And they say, just press my 6. Well, it's the same thing. I'm just going to take the cap and then bring the whole bet over. So you're going to use that move a lot. So get good at it, because otherwise you see dealers that just, pick it all. They look so awkward. Now, 12 pays what? 12 pays 14. They say, press my 6 and 8. My outside hand, I'm going to give them the cap. My inside hand, as I'm giving them the cap, I'm going to take 1, leave 1. Take 1 always refers to what? Payout. Leave 1 always refers to the bet, but now I'm going to add an extra word to that. Always refers to the unmanipulated bet. So as I'm handing that cap off, I'm going to take 1 and I'm going to leave 1. And then I'm going to make both bets look like $18. Now 18 pays 21. If we want to press them both up $6 each, guess what? I can't do that because I need 2 whites, don't I? A white per bet. I need 2 whites per bet, or 1 white per bet. So what I'm going to have to do is either have them drop me $1, or I'm going to cut out 3 red, size in twice, and then I'm going to take $1. This is not a take 1, leave 1, but I'm going to take $1, go to the inside bet, and I'm going to take 1 red. Take the whole cap and 1 red. I'm going to hand that off with this hand, with my outside hand. As I'm doing that, my inside hand is going to, you're never going to guess, I'm going to take 1, leave 1. I'm going to take 1, I'm going to leave 1. There are multiple methods to presses. I've seen some pretty cool ones from some other dealers. The ones I'm showing you tend to be the most common, and I think the reason that they are the most common is because that take 1, leave 1 phrase is useful in so many of the presses that it puts a pattern into your brain, and it puts something in there that's really easy for you to memorize. Now, for the last one, 24 pays 28. Now, if I want to press both of these bets up to $30, I can go the long way, which means I can take everything out. That's 30, that's 30. Give them all the rest, including this big tower of white. And then I could take this, hand it off to the box, and set up my 30. Or, it's always in order. I know that I need 2 green. I absolutely know that I need 2 green. So why don't I just bring out 2 green? Well, 24 pays 28. So if I pay 50, how much did I overpay by? $22. I overpaid by $22. 24 pays 28. I paid 50. That means I owe the casino $22. So I'm going to take $2 off of here. Give the casino $22 while I size in and hand off the rest to the player. I've got both of my greens. I paid them the proper amount. We're good to go. So now I'm going to show this to you guys at half speed. This is the really fun stuff, guys. This is the stuff that students really love to play with.
I don't have to clean up the jet.
So, 6 pays 7, they say press by 6 and 8, so they have to throw me in a red. So I'm going to set them up. 12 pays 18, I'm going to give the inside tap, I'm going to take one, leave one, and both bets go from 12 to 18. Okay, 18 pays 21, so I'm going to do it that way. Take one, leave one. And they go to 24 each. Now there are, by the way, alternate ways of doing the overpay that I'm showing you that gives them less dollars. There's really no need for it. I can just overpay by the 22, size in, and good to go. Okay, smooth, quick, and even. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys when it comes to place bets is I want to talk about improper bets. I was going to put this on another video, but this one came out pretty short, so we're going to go ahead and just add it in. Improper bets. So, let's say we're on a $15 minimum bet table. So the player says, oh, I want 15 on the 8. Brand new pedantic dealers, drop me $3, drop me $3, drop me $3, make it proper, make it proper, make it proper, get your head out of here. But who cares? Now you can inform the player, hey, just so you know, if you make it 18, it pays better. Because again, if there's any change, the casino will keep the change, right? Casinos probably make thousands to tens of thousands of dollars just off 6 and 8s. Every freaking month, probably, just off the 6 and 8s. Okay, but how do these pay on an improper bet? Well, the easiest thing to do, add a 0. 15. 15 is not proper. 150, amazingly enough, is proper. Because 150 pays 175. Right? Because, and here's something for you guys. So many people get so caught up in trying to figure things out. If you have a $150 6 or 8, you have how many green chips? How do place bets pay? Every what pays what? Every what pays what? Every 6 pays 7. You don't actually have to calculate out that 150 pays 175. You can just go, oh, 6 chips gets 7 chips. A lot of times you can deal with chips. But let's look at this. So 12 pays 14. So we know that. So now we're down to $3. Now we're down to $3. Now you can manipulate $3 to make it proper. The easiest thing is to just add a 0. 30 bucks pays 35. So 3 pays 350, which means that 15 pays 1750.
Get the right answer without having to explain it.
So 15 pays 17. Now, here's a fun one for you. This is just one of those things of the why. Drop me $2, drop me $2, drop me $2. I sometimes just want to slap dealers that are sitting there doing that over and over and over again. Just remind the player once and then move on, leave it alone. Because what do you think is more difficult for your fingers and your brain? Picking 2 and picking 4, which I actually messed that one up. Picking 2 and picking 4, or picking 2 and picking 1. So why get so pedantic over making it proper when the improper payout's easier? I just don't understand it. Do not understand. Let's look at this one, because this one is pretty common. We're on a $25 minimum bet table. But what does 24 pay? 28. Probably don't know what $1 pays, but what would, I don't know, 10 bucks pay? It's still not proper, but you start dealing into the change at this point. It's going to pay, $1 is going to pay $1.10 and change. So it's going to pay $1. It's going to pay $1. So 25 pays 29, which, by the way, is the reason why, while 30 is proper, you will see 26 a lot. Because it pays 30. Super easy. Just like you're going to see a $36 5 all the frickin' time. Because it pays 50 bucks. It pays 50 bucks. Sure, there's a little bit of change that the casino's keeping. So what? Like 40 cents in this case? So what? I mean, yeah, it adds up to the casino, but this is actually a really common press right there, by the way. This 15 pays 21. Some players will say, take me all the way up, which is not press. Press is double the bet. All the way up means that stack everything up. Now, generally, we're going to look at stacking everything up that keeps it proper. This is the only exception where you don't, where you make it improper. If they say stack everything up, and we go all the way up to 36, because typically, 36 pays 50, they're typically going to say, take me to 50. That's the reason for that progression. 15 to 36 to 50 is super, super common. So there you go. Improper bets, all you have to do, just start looking at it in change. On this $25 example also, 24 pays 28, you're down to a buck. A buck is improper. 90 is a proper bet. 90 would pay 105. Now, you already know 10 cents is going to pay something so meaningless you don't need to worry about it, especially when you're only at 5 cents. So basically $1 and change. So it actually pays $1.16. Yeah, dollar pay $1.16. You just drop the change. So a buck pays a buck. The other option that you can do with improper bets is you can memorize at what point an improper bet no longer pays even money. That is easier for some dealers because they just will chop out the proper bet because they know what that pays, and then whatever change is left over, they've just memorized at what point it no longer pays even money. On the 6 and 8, the improper bet always pays even money. 1 pays 1, 2 pays 2, 3 pays 3, 4 pays 4, 5 pays 5. There's absolutely no way of getting around that because 5 actually pays $5.80 something. So 5 pays 5. Now let's look at the 5 and 9. The 5 and 9, 1 pays 1 because it pays $1.40. 2 pays 2 because it pays $2.80.
Yeah, used to rounding it up.
3 pays 4 because it pays $4.20. 4 pays 5 because it pays $5.60. We already know 5 is proper. We don't need to worry about that. So you know that the cutoff is right here. The $3 is where it gets an extra $1. 3 and 4 it gets an extra $1. 1 and 2 it pays even money. So if necessary, you can memorize it that way as well. One pays 1. It pays $1.80. 2 pays 3 because it pays $3.60. Right? Because you don't want to add a 0 to this. You don't want to say 20, and then think, oh, well, over here 20 is a buy, so it pays $3.90 or $39. No, it pays $3.80, although it really doesn't matter. So 2 pays $3.60, $3. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 pays $3.60, so $3. 3 pays $5.40, so $5. And 4 pays $7.20, so $7. So you would actually have to understand this a little bit deeper. But again, all you have to do is add zeros, chop out the proper part. Just wait till the end of phase 4, the bonus video, when we teach you guys how to pay an improper deal with an improper lay. Actually, no, I think I already did the improper lays. So yeah, if you can deal with an improper lay, you can deal with an improper place bet. They're stupid easy. Thank you, everybody. This concludes phase 2. Stay tuned because next, in between phase 2 and phase 3, are the midterm exams, and we will show you what those 3 tests are and the time frames for them. In fact, just to give you guys a hint, the drill for phase 2 is also one of the tests for passing between phase 2 to phase 3. So if you guys want to check it out on Patreon before the midterm exams come up, go for it. Otherwise, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye now.